streaming. Let me pass y'all to the stream. There you go. Hello, everybody.
Here we are.
Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. What's that?
Who's on first?
Who is on that first? I think it's Babe Ruth. The Bambino.
Ah.
The...
Sorry, I'm immediately moving my camera everywhere.
That's all right. Me too. Hey, thank you everybody for those lovely resubbies. Mr. Resubby. That's a good idea. That's a good idea for a little stream, is like when somebody resubs, you put a little guy, have a little mole come up and his name's Mr. Resubby.
And instead of being a jerk, he thanks you.
Yes, he thanks you for resubbing.
He's so grateful. Yeah. I like that.
Well, we wanted to play some Monster Hunter, but not all of us have spent 200 hours in the beautiful Monster Hunter wilds.
Unfortunately.
So our idea...
Look at your beautiful bare legs.
Thank you. Aren't they nice?
Great.
So our idea to split the difference is to do some Monster Hunter Snap. So we're going to be cruising around, and we're going to try to get some good photos of all the various monsters in this here game. Let me turn the HUD off, actually. That'll make it prettier.
I'm curious how close that 200 hours joke is to how much you've actually spent in this already.
Oh, brother.
Oh, no.
I wish I was joking.
So our review of it was not like terribly positive. I think I had asked you about it, but what do you think about, I guess, the changes that they've made to make it more accessible for normies and non-monster perverts? Wait, whoa.
I mean, I feel like, you know, the proof is kind of in the pudding that it sold like 10 million copies or whatever. That whatever they did kind of worked. It is sort of frictionless in a way that I think takes some of the fun out of it. And I found the story mode in it to be just interminably boring. But on the other hand, like it is a way of getting somebody to engage with each part of the Monster Hunter experience over the course of, like, you know, 7 or 8 hours, little by little, which I think is progress for the series. So, but yeah, I think it is still just like, mechanically, it's just so fucking fun to play. So, and I have like an entire crew of friends who are hopping into the franchise for the first time with this game, and I've had a ton of fun playing with them.
Neat.
I got really into World, my first one, and then I also enjoyed Rise a good amount, but I don't know if there wasn't anything out at the time. It was like the big game, and I don't know, Avowed came out right around when this did, and that just hit me.
Beautiful big-tailed thing.
This thing, and you know what? Do you mind if I bring up an animal?
Yes, please. Yes.
This reminds me so much of a pangolin.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to. I have that. Where is it? There's my giant pangolin. Okay, so we're gonna have a little game for the for all our viewers out there. If you watched Overboard, we played a game called Fauna, which I like to call making approximate guesses about animals. That's not a really long name to call it, but and if you don't know, the idea is I'm going to just show this image of an animal on my little cam. Maybe Pat's able to pop it up bigger or something, but and I just want guesses in the chat about its weight, its length. Maybe we'll go into more details, but it's because it's kind of hard for people to put stuff on a map this way. If you just want to say where you think it lives, I'll let you know if you're right. But okay, so this is a giant pangolin, which
pangolin?
My card, there we go.
Yeah, I mean, I'll make an alternate, bigger Clayton view.
Okay, I'll hold this as long as I can, right in the cam.
Oh, hang on. I was just trying to fix it by clicking on the Twitch stream like a fucking ape thumping at a picture of an apple.
Clayton, do you want to cover the bottom with your hand so it's like fully covered?
I mean, it's I'll just to make sure.
Because we can.
Oh, there we go.
Like little bits
giant
of it,
pangolin, Manus Gigantea. So yeah, if you want to guess, I'll let people know.
Or like maybe get a
right.
piece of paper for the next ones.
Yeah.
Just so.
Yeah.
But that looks good. Okay,
Okay.
so weight, length,
held it
and
enough.
tail
Giant
length is what we're
pangolin.
guessing?
Give me
Cool.
length and weight, because those are probably the easiest.
Length and weight.
Oh, we got some guesses. Okay, so Rayon thinks 15 feet long.
Wow.
Just an FYI, I'm going to give you a range, because obviously these animals are not all the same. 18 feet long, 2,500 pounds. Now, we're not talking about the monsters in game. We're talking about the real animal.
So Chad just got to see something that I have never seen before, which is these bugs, which I believe are called Balakchi. I can pull up the guide here.
Balatro?
Yes. Attacking and killing one of these Serenitals.
That was so sad. Why didn't you stop them?
Well, as a nature documentarian, we are simply not allowed to interfere unless I'm given permission to use my massive sword. Chat, can I have permission to kill the bug for revenge? Because it did attack me.
Nah.
I think you can protect yourself.
Oh, now I'm being bullied by the bug.
Oh, ooh.
Oh, now you gotta protect yourself. Now you gotta.
Yeah, I hate that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
We should do
Okay,
mosquito.
so I'm gonna give us an update.
I guess.
Bugs
One
aren't
more-
animals. Great point.
One more look.
Great
We got a
point.
giant pangolin, and the giant pangolin, I don't think it's all that giant, to be honest. It is 66 to 77 pounds and weighs about, I'll show it again, 2 feet 3 inches, or 2 feet 6 inches to 3 feet 1 inch.
Wow.
Wow.
That's just
seven.
small.
That's not that big. That's a dog. It's a medium-sized dog, maybe a largish dog,
Dog-sized.
but
I would
Dog-sized
love-
armored creature.
Would love a pangolin dog.
pangolins are really cool. I feel bad about how much they're hunted, but they're not very fast animals, so it's not that hard. But I think they're also taken a lot as illegal pets.
Aw.
But they're
You're
really
part of the
wonderful
problem,
creatures.
Tina.
No.
I mean, I'd
Part
like
of the problem.
I want a capybara as a pet, but I know I probably shouldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
think
saw
you
a video of some video on Twitter of this random person just grabbing a baby wombat and running off to their
God.
car with it. And like
No.
you could see in the video the parent wombat like following after them, being like, "Give me my freaking kid back. What the hell are you doing?"
That's messed
And they
up.
eventually gave the baby wombat back, but I'm like, "Damn, you really gotta like kidnap, traumatize the baby wombat?"
Yeah. Man, that's fucked up.
These things are
I'm
curious.
watching
Creepy.
videos of giant pangolins on YouTube now, and I recommend it.
Let's learn about
I mean, not
the
when you're watching
Balakchi.
this stream, though.
So the
Sorry,
Balakchi.
also,
that-
chat, I am
Oh.
sick, so if you want me to mute when I cough, I can do that, but just let me know if, like, leaning away from the mic is enough. Anyway, continue.
Enjoy
Sorry,
your
Pat.
conference, Devoius.
Enjoy it, Dev. Yeah. So the Balakchi is
You can
a
tell us about.
Neopteron that inhabit the windward plains. They use their needle-like mouths to pour digestive juices into carrion and dissolve it into easily consumed fluids. Feeding them makes them bloated and sluggish. Big mood. So they have to rest on walls or ceilings. Their forelegs double as sensory organs that they can use to assess their
Damn.
surroundings, but they are quite sensitive, so a loud noise is usually enough to immobilize a Balakchi.
My arms also end in sensory organs.
Balachi.
True.
Just saying, that's not that special.
Balachi sounds like something I would yell if I were Italian. Like
I was
"Ah,
gonna say,
Balachi."
All right.
Yeah, I'll try to do my best when you find monsters to find an equivalent.
Yeah, that's
but
great.
unfortunately, in this fauna game, there are no bugs.
No bugs?
So
Okay,
I'm
we'll,
not going to find a giant mosquito.
we'll get out of the bug zone and we'll find something else cool to look at.
The bush
zone.
is skimmy.
Is this petrified lightning thing like a thing that can happen?
Petrified lightning?
Yeah, that's what all these like.
Oh, there's a name for that.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat might be more sciencey than me and knows it, but absolutely, lightning creates this. I think you can even do it in like dirt, but obviously sand. It'll create these little like. Yes, there we go. Fulgurite.
That
you,
rules? What?
Haunter 9X.
One more thing to Google, I guess.
Oh, great. I would love some.
Oh yeah, you're in like a desert
Fulgurite.
area. That totally would make sense.
Yeah, and the one of the big
What?
monsters around this area is like a super powerful lightning dragon thing.
Hell yeah, that's so
Whoa.
cool. I
Is
love
there
how oddly
anything that
scientific
can't
this
become
game
a
can be.
fossil?
Can you what?
Is there anything that can't become a fossil?
I like that because I was curious if it can happen with dirt because I know that near meteorite strikes, or is it meteoroid when they hit the ground? That can turn dirt into like a rock basically.
That's
Like I
super
got
sick.
one when I was a kid for
That
Christmas.
rules.
These are hightail lizards.
They look so funny. What are they
Yeah.
doing?
They stand
did
up on
they
their tails
remind
to
us
get a
of?
better view.
Meerkats.
Oh my god.
That's
I like
neat.
them.
Oh wait, is that like a meerkat? I'll see
Oh.
if I can find meerkat. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it was like a little sort of meerkat lizard type thing.
Are we gonna go through
Oh.
all the pictures at the end?
Yeah, we can. I'll start taking pictures because I haven't actually been taking them. I've just been pulling out my
Oh.
camera to look.
That's the whole point,
You know,
Pat.
you're right. I'm
what
sorry.
are you doing?
This is not a meerkat, but I'll just try it because it's cute and somewhat related. We got a Parma wallaby. So big hint on where this one lives, but
Yeah, let me get
the
that up on the screen.
Parma
Parma.
wallaby.
Bigger than a cat, I
I
assume.
You mean
think
length,
it is
weight, and
3
length.
feet tall,
Macropus parma. Okay.
and I think it weighs 80 pounds.
Macropus Parmesan.
This is my theory. Huh.
Tipping my hat and saying Macropus.
That's where you get Parmesan cheese. Yeah.
Ha.
Parma. Yeah. God, I might just do this other one because it's so interesting looking to me.
We could
fun
do
to
it like
just
an
look at
ostrich too, because Pat is riding that big bird.
Oh yeah. Or there's some big birds in here. Hold on. Ostriches aren't the only big birds.
Is that a bird? Would you call it? That's not. Is that? It's like a.
Oh wait,
Is it a bird?
Oh,
What
a
is
big
that?
bird.
What is that?
That's a big
it's like
bird.
a four-legged.
Big bird?
Or...
It is really
It's just a weird
cool.
tail.
It is a all-terrain vehicle bird. It's
Oh yeah, there it goes.
it goes quadrupedal if you sprint, but if
That's
you
crazy.
walk normal, it just
Dog
That's
bird.
Yeah.
insane.
Okay, so we got some guesses in here, so I'll just update us real quick.
Cool.
Parma wallaby. Ooh, I think we might have had a interesting Seb Harkness. It's not not 1 foot and 32 pounds. It is about 1 foot 6 inches to 1 foot 9 inches. Weighs only 7 to 13 pounds. Pretty little guy.
Wow, I fucked up.
Hi, Dark
Parma
Speedo.
wallaby.
I'm gonna let's cruise to a different environment. Actually, no. Let's go take a look at a Balahara. Let's go get a
Is it a
Balahara.
big guy?
pic. Yes, it is a bigger monster. So the Balahara is like a sandworm reptile thing. It's like an alligator that swims under the sand, which is not a real thing that exists. But
Okay, well, I have something we can.
What's
Really?
once
What's
you
with
get
all
to
these
it.
Bala words?
I don't know.
Balachi.
Balachi,
Bala-
Balahara,
Bala.
Banabra. They have a lot of fun coming up with sort of plausible sounding monster names in this game rather than just calling it like, oh, I'm the worm dragon. All right, yeah, let's
And the worm
Yeah,
dragon
okay.
would say that. The sound a worm
Like-
dragon would make is, I'm the worm dragon.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
It's me.
Like, there's a thing called I mean, I knew about this, but like the rock hyrax. What do you think the rock hyrax looks like? This is a real animal,
Oh,
by the way. Yellow spotted
I
rock
know that, so I
hyrax.
won't say anything.
I know what a Hyrax
And
looks
I want
like.
everyone to know that I know.
I don't know. Is it an armadillo?
Well, you're not far.
it
'cause
a-
it is a mammal.
It's a-
I'll just show this one. real
Mammal's a
quick.
very broad category.
Yeah, but it's a little guy. It's
Just
like
a little
a
guy.
gerbil. Oh, it's kind of a big gerbil, guinea pig. But like, animals can just have cool names. It could be a hyrax, or this
What
thing.
a hyrax?
I'm just showing you all these. You don't have to guess on them.
Ugh.
This is the poto.
Sorry, I've
think
never
it's
noticed the way
disgusting.
this thing's
Oh my
mouth
God.
mouth parts move. So this is.
Oh, I'm not a fan of that.
This is.
Get a photo of the mouth parts.
Yeah, I gotta get a
careful
photo.
getting your photos there.
I need to gain some evidence of what that mouth do. Oh, it's bad on me. Hawk too.
This is basically what I've been like all weekend.
All right, yeah, let's get a shot of the mouth open.
There's gotta be a mod that goes Hawk Tua every time it does that.
Yeah. Ryan, no, I'm not okay.
Oh, it's right by you. Oh, it wants to cuddle up and be friends. Oh my god.
Best of luck.
All right, we're snapping some photos here. Oh, it would have been good to get that rear back. There we go. Good action shot.
Right down the gullet.
Wow, he twists.
So yeah, then it burrows.
Reminds me of the like.
So I said I had something like this, but it's
whoa!
nothing.
It's like it's doing a SeaWorld show, but with sand.
Reminds me of the corrupted Erd trees from.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a little bit of that. Also, a bit of the. I'm getting a little bit of xenomorph vibe from it.
Yeah, a little tiny bit. He's got some creepy stuff
jaw.
going on. Got the sort of spiral pattern of scales going down the body too, which is really cool. Like when you see the tail, like it's like drill shaped kind of.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. And he goes in the ground?
Ooh, actually, okay. This is at least a desert creature. And I've never heard of it, so maybe some other people will learn something. I'll actually take the guess on where you think this thing lives. Because it's also got a cool name. It's not just like spiky lizard, it's Tuatara.
Tuatara.
Tuatara. Cool.
It is a spiky lizard.
That rules.
This is Tuatara. Tuatara. You just want to cheat and look how big it is.
Smaller than a crocodile. That's my only guess.
Sphenodon punctatus. Sphenodon punctatus.
6 inches. 5 ounces.
That's my guess.
And yeah, if you got I'll just say like you could basically guess a country where this lives. If you
Texas.
Mexico.
Not a country yet.
Okay, monster's leaving us alone now. Let's go find another one. Who else is here? Ooh, this is a really fun one.
I mean, I'm guessing what it is, but Ryan says not this is not a lizard.
Really? No. Is it an amphibian or a herptile?
Whoa.
I mean, if they're
or
right.
Snake? A legged snake?
Ryan dunking on us with these animal facts.
Tuatara. I think it looked very lizard-like, but I didn't know what it is. So this guy is 1.5 to 2.6 pounds. 1 foot 8 inches to 2 feet 6 inches. So that's a pretty big not lizard. And they specifically are found in New Zealand.
Wow. I'm on the Wikipedia page right now. It is the only extant member of a distinct lineage, the previously diverse order Rhynchocephalia.
Why?
So I don't know what that is.
The only
but
thing
that's fucking awesome. I think it's kind of like how, like, you know those sailback lizards that lived in the Triassic period? How they're not actually dinosaurs? I think it's similar to that.
Interesting.
What the hell were those things called?
So this is the Chemetris. This is a. It's obviously it's cockatrice inspired in its design, but it's a sort of,
that's good.
It's a sort of chicken type brute wyvern.
I mean, I love that this is actually potentially closer to what a lot of dinosaurs could have looked like.
Yeah.
The plumage, beautiful plumage.
Beautiful plumage. The Chemetris stalks its prey.
So is it a reptile but not a lizard? It is a reptile.
Okay, a reptile but
not a lizard. Okay, yeah. I'm thinking about the distinction there, but yeah.
Interesting.
I was watching some of that Apple TV they have a Attenborough documentary on their nature doc. It's just dinosaurs.
Whoa, that's so fun.
So, like incredible CGI on the dinosaur work, and a lot of them are, you know, it's more modern. So some of them are more bird-esque.
Yeah.
There's some like furry looking sort of, I think it's like in the sort of where Tibet, China it was in ancient times, but like a steppe. So it's like a cold weather mini T-Rex that's furry because its feathers almost are like a downy fur.
Yeah.
That was really good.
That's super cool.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I've been seeing some more of those types of dinosaur representations where they don't have necessarily feathers, but they've got like the sort of spines and whatever they're called, like the sort of just downy sticks coming out of them. These guys are cool. I think these guys are
like
castodons. And look, little Compy.
Oh, I love the little Compy. There he goes.
Neat.
Okay, so I'm just gonna catch up real quick.
Okay.
Because I had this one ready because I was like, they're gonna have another chicken monster in here. What is the red jungle fowl?
Ooh, what is the red jungle fowl?
It's beautiful looking.
I love that.
This is basically asking how much do you think a rooster weighs?
1.5 feet tall and half a pound.
I mean, right on the money, basically.
Damn, this bitch knows her birds. Let's go.
It's 1.3 to 2.9 pounds. 1 foot 8 inches to 2 feet 6 inches. Which, thinking about a rooster that reaches 2 feet, 2.5 feet tall, that's kind of big, honestly.
Yeah, that's like the height that a rooster would get to, where I'd get really scared that he was gonna fuck me up.
Oh my god, yes. Okay. Gristle McNerd did remind me of a scene that is great, because they're doing like, okay, if dinosaurs are more bird-like than we think about, birds have some wild mating displays. What if the plumage, the prototype flowers that old dinosaurs had, what if that was what they're used? And then also, what if T-Rexes had those tiny arms and, you know, not useful for much at all, except maybe their mating rituals?
Wow.
But, you know, they have evidence for it in terms of, like, how they find nests and things. It's a lot of extrapolation, but it's interesting, especially the Triceratops thing. The big hood, and the theory that, like, why would you have so much just, like, biological mass for this hood? It's got to have a purpose. But it's hard to kind of know exactly what that is, and there's some ideas that, well, it's defensive. It's kind of like the really thick head of mountain goats,
right?
Bash them together, and they've seen damage on them that heals. So that's like a point that, like, well, if this gets damaged, it heals. That means it's going through lots of hits. But also there's evidence of like patterns on it that were very colorful, and that requires, you know, also extra attention from the body and nutrition and things. So was it like a mating thing? Was it to show like a peacock plumage? It's cool in a documentary to see it like done that way, where it's like, here how they're living in nature. I recommend it.
That's really. And what did you say that's on?
It's on Apple TV.
Apple TV.
I think they've got 2 seasons of it already.
Yeah, I want to watch the dinosaurs show. We are moving into another environment now. We're going to move to the Scarlet Forest from the windswept plains, and maybe we'll see some new creatures along our way. It's so pretty.
I can find a real quick animal. Okay, I'm going to do this one just because I love the name. It's another bird, so we'll test you, Simone. It's called the Southern Screamer.
That's me. That's what I look like.
I say, ah!
All right, I think that
Leghorn,
is...
the Southern Screamer.
I think that is 8 inches tall. Ooh, but what if it's excitingly big? No.
Excitingly
it's 8
big.
inches tall and weighs 2 ounces. I don't
I'll see if we
understand.
get some
Wait,
other
if you
guests.
watch this episode of Overboard, one thing you will understand is that none of us understand what anything weighs.
Except for me.
Okay, I'm looking at it again.
Southern Screamer.
I really want it to be like 3
What are
feet tall.
these?
Oh,
What
I remember now.
Oh, these look
This
like
was-
that. Sorry, go ahead.
Ooh.
Oh no, I was just gonna talk about fauna. Just I'm
Fauna.
remembering the game now and the
Oh.
overboard with the piranhas. And,
And the Amazon
Wow.
River.
wow.
So these look to
But
me
what do
like
those guys look like?
yeah, they look like that sort of like cryptid that was recently disproved but shows up in like a lot of Japanese media where a fly or a dragonfly would get double exposed in a photo. So these like really long, like multiple winged, like sort of flying snake worms would show up in people's photographs and they'd be like, what the hell is that? And it was just it was a dragonfly getting double exposed.
Oh,
They
yeah,
move
yeah,
so
yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the Southern Screamer, I have the bias of assuming, oh, the South must be in southern United States. Actually, it means it's in South America. It's
Oh no, they got crazy big birds down there.
yeah, they do. It's 6.6 to 8.8 pounds, which quite a bit for a bird.
Oh wow,
What the
yeah.
Fuck!
2.5 feet to
Big
3
bird.
feet.
Big bird.
I love their little
my
collar.
hopeful thinking was
The biggest
correct.
bird.
Your hopeful thinking was correct.
Holy
Southern
shit!
Screamer.
If you look up images of this thing, it's got some feet on it.
Hello.
It's got some fucked up big feet on it, and it looks
believe-
like it can hurt you.
People uploaded photos of that bird's feet without its consent. It's fucked up.
Absolutely. Show me your range.
Is that like a crocodile?
Brazil.
Yeah, this is like
That is. I love this thing.
This is like a crocodile, and then you see its nose up close, and it's got sort of a. They borrowed a nose from sawfish, I think.
Uh-huh.
You see?
Yeah, like a sort of filter feeder kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know-
it's like a gar.
Get in the dirt and find worms and stuff.
I know we were talking about like how taxonomy is like
Cool.
random and silly, and how like the someone mentioned like how the distinction between birds and reptiles is like somewhat subjective or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to a pterosaur talk the other week.
Cool.
And they brought up crocodiles in the family tree, and they were like saying that the closest relative to crocodiles is birds, which makes no sense because like birds are in the sky, right?
Yeah,
And
crocodiles are rolling around in the mud.
aren't. Yeah, so like that's
the mud.
crazy.
And the alligator's right there.
I wish I were in the mud. Thank you for who was it? Thank you, Monsata, for reminding me what a Dimetrodon is called. Now I can look at images of him, which is all I wanted all along.
Oh, this is a fun one. Okay, so this is a big monster. This is a Doshiguma.
Ooh.
It's like oops. I don't know. It feels like it's like it's another one of the game's sort of
a yak?
hybrid animals. It's like a yak mastiff bear.
Oh,
Whoa!
Is
That
this
looks like the prehistoric bears or those giant prehistoric mammals in North America.
yeah.
Cool.
And he's got like these like
like a food
forehead
cloth.
bumps on him that I
Yeah.
oh he yelled and scared me. Okay. He's gonna be mad at me for a minute
I
now.
would struggle to kill that. He's so beautiful.
He is the hardest one to kill because he is across the board. The mammals in this game are
Horrible.
the hardest to kill. Usually, like when they make like an ape enemy, they'll make them like really annoying in a way where you're like, oh, yeah, fuck you, you asshole, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
It's just hard to kill a four-legged beast like this.
This guy is giving a little bit of Elden Ring. Sorry, Tina, go ahead. I keep interrupting you.
oh no, not at all. I was just gonna. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. I don't remember anymore.
Something about this big doggo.
Something about him. Something about him.
I got a buffalo here, but I'm trying to find maybe a big bear.
A big bear would be cool. Wow.
Find a big bear. There's so good at mixing up animals.
They are really good. Let me read the entry on this one and see what it says. Yeah, I'm gonna use a tool to get him off of me. So the way you make monsters go away in this game, if you don't want to deal with them, is you hit them with a thing called a dung pod, which is what it sounds like.
Dung pod? That's so funny. Oh. And then they're just like, ew, stinky, and they go away.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here.
Oh, wow. I would also totally run away if I got hit with a dung pod. I would be like, I need to go home and shower.
Yes, I think that's what they're doing. They're going to find a safe place to groom themselves.
I'm gonna do this one because I feel like people might not be as familiar. I found... Oh, okay. That's an interesting bear.
I love these drawings.
Oh, yeah.
The in-game illustrations or the drawings on the cards?
Yeah. The illustrations.
In-game illustrations.
Yeah, it's really fun that they turn them into little icons, kind of. Okay. Fanged beasts that are sometimes seen traveling in packs. Ruggedly built and extremely aggressive, Doshiguma won't hesitate to throw everything they've got at enemies, even small monsters. They have been known to take prey back to their dens, which sometimes lead to violent disputes.
Like, that image looks nothing like the real thing, but I still like it, you know? It's like the flair of what you think maybe people would cartoonize these animals to look like. That's so fun.
It's great.
Okay, we're gonna go big animal. Yak. How big is a yak? How much does it weigh?
How much does a yak weigh? Ooh, I think a yak is gonna be 800 pounds.
Okay. Simone, I know your specialty is birds, but you're muted.
Oh, that's because I was blowing my nose really loud and then I forgot to unmute.
Me all the time.
17
yak. 800 pounds sounds good to me. 17 hands. Yeah, I think it's like... Are we doing length or height?
Length, nose to tail.
Nose to tail, 6 feet. But maybe...
Getting 400, 500
shorter.
Pounds. 2
Maybe
tons.
shorter, because I think they're like small-ish.
So this one has a pretty
But
wide
heavy.
range.
They're dense.
Just to be clear, a yak kind of just looks like a furry cow.
Yeah.
Furry.
Very
go on.
basic description with some big horns.
A
660
yak just
pounds.
looks like a furry.
Well, depends on what kind. But
660 pounds to 1980 pounds. So our 2 tons
Whoa.
were just off, but technically closer than some of those under guesses. 8.5 feet to 10.5 feet.
Wow.
But I guess
I was
that's the thing where it's like,
wrong.
I feel
that's
like that's about how big
huge.
cows are, but I don't appreciate how big a cow is until I'm right next to one.
Yeah.
I don't
also
understand.
Go ahead.
I don't understand cow tipping in that sense because they're so big. How do you tip them?
Well, you shouldn't, first of all. But the way it works is you
Agreed.
wait till they're sleeping. They sleep standing up, and then you can push them over.
I see.
I
Man.
gotta find a charger for my computer.
So this is the this guy we're chasing right now is a what is his name? He's a farting ape. The Congalala. He's a nasty ape who burps and farts and makes himself a pompadour out of his body greases.
I knew there was a
Body
monkey in
greases.
this game. I don't know what exactly it looks like, so I grabbed a bunch of monkey cards and I'll try to find the closest
Excellent.
one. I got a red howler monkey, a rhesus macaque, a red-faced spider monkey, a bonobo, a common chimpanzee, a southern
Bonobo. Great name.
marikey, western gorilla, marmoset. Got a lot of choices. Got a lot of monkeys in this hand.
I want to hear about a bonobo.
Yeah, tell us about let's get the bonobo stats.
Also love robot
be bonobo?
ghosties
That's
quit.
the one. that people talk about being like the monkey that's peaceful and they like to have sex, as opposed to chimpanzees, which
the
are
most
scary.
sensual ape.
The most sensual ape.
I gotta look at images of yaks now.
But I feel like at a distance, I wouldn't tell that difference between a bonobo and a chimpanzee. Like, clearly there are differences, but...
I don't like them. Sorry,
Yeah?
I'm looking at bonobos, actually.
They are...
That's not a good animal to look at. I don't like that. I don't support it.
Why?
I like the
okay.
description. They are relatively peaceful, and it's mostly because of the sex.
Fair enough.
But if you're curious about the bonobo, 60 to 135 pounds, 2.5
Damn.
to just under 3 feet.
That's
not
like
that big. They're smaller than chimpanzees.
Yeah, they're small, but they're dense.
Dense.
Well, that's the thing about chimpanzees. They're 4 times as strong as a human, and that's because their muscles are very dense.
Wow.
So
they have
viewers at home,
terrifying strength,
would have heard the
the
flatulence from this beast just then.
Oh, I hate it.
And he also has very bad breath. And look at that, look, he's so bloated. No wonder.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's actually weirdly hippo-like.
Right? Yeah, he's got hippo face. Ow.
It's terrible. Some of my least favorite creatures are being represented in this.
Yeah, weirdly, none of the monkeys I have at hand are that close to this guy.
Yeah, he's got a prehensile tail, which is definitely a monkey thing, not an ape thing.
That's a monkey thing, I was going to say, but his stance is very gorilla-like.
Right.
With the arms down.
What is
I guess chimpanzees do that too.
Right, okay, so, yeah, this is his fun thing, is they can eat mushrooms from the environment, and if, like, the mushrooms in this game are, like, elemental sometimes, so he just ate a paralysis mushroom, so now he's going to have paralysis breath.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like Donkey Kong and King K. Rool had a baby.
Exactly. And then Kirby's in there too, because he's pink and he can take the powers of things he eats.
Right. Oh my god. Whoa.
That is fully just a hippo mouth, yeah. Oh, okay, and he paralyzed me.
I'm choosing to look at images of yaks.
Horrible, but very effective combination.
Yes.
Oh, belly flops.
Belly flops are great.
Yeah.
Man,
he's just a foul creature in every way.
He's a bit of a beast.
Old Kong.
Ryan, this is Kongalala.
He is
Kongalala.
He is giving some baboon, but I don't weirdly have that one.
I don't like baboons.
Gotta open more packs. Get it.
Yeah, you gotta get some animal booster packs. Oh, this is great. Sometimes he wears himself out and just flops on his back. It is fun just watching the monsters in this game. I wish the photo mode in this game was better, but
it kind of feels like there should be a item you could make that makes you like invisible until you attack, but then you can take photos.
I do have a thing called a ghillie mantle. I can try putting that on and see if it makes a difference.
You're a nature photographer.
Some warframes have invisibility abilities.
Now tell us more about these warframes. Actually, yeah, that he's no longer concerned with me.
I really like this Bibs 123.
Cool.
My fiance called one of these uncouth when it farted on it.
Correct.
I really like the word uncouth, especially in that situation. This is risible. This behavior.
Yeah, Amber Aaron, I do really miss that from Rise, and hopefully they add that back in like any expansion or whatever. Because it was very fun to like literally have a sort of gamified version of Monster Hunter Snap to play.
And so this is the one big overworld, or there's still multiple?
There are multiple. They are connected, but they are not. How do you say? It is not. It is a continuous world, but it is not an open world. So it's these sort of things that are around the size, kind of what like a map would be in Monster Hunter World. But in this time they are connected, so you can seamlessly just walk from one to the other. But it's by a single path. It's not just like they're not like honeycombed like a Dark Souls map would be. But yeah, let's hop to another environment. We're gonna go to the Oil Well Basin.
Ooh,
neat. Girlish ape.
So this is a hot region. Let's see what monsters we got on the map right now. Mostly just boring ones. I'm gonna go rest. Refresh the map.
I'll just pick an animal.
Yes, please do.
I mean, I brought this one up, and but we were in the middle of some fancy monster fighting because its name is just Poto.
Poto?
Poto? Poto? P-O-T-T-O?
That's just a little guy.
It's a little guy.
I'm Poto.
Poto. Yeah, it looks like it'd be in Star Wars, like on someone's shoulder.
Oh, that thing is crazy looking. That looks like a little ghoul.
Yeah.
I'm a little Poto.
I am Poto.
Anyone familiar with Poto?
Crazy small.
Yeah, Poto's got to be like
That's
rat-sized,
my
I think.
thought.
Yeah, you gotta weight, gotta length.
I'm gonna say Poto is 5 inches. No, that's a 7-inch creature.
What if he's a...
It's like a kid.
Yeah.
Like, just FYI, I have a map on my desk with a ruler, I realize, and I can just really visualize how big this guy is.
What if he's a 10-inch creature?
Or small.
I think the creature... What if it's a 4-inch creature?
5'11". Thanks, Nicholas.
5'11"?
5'11".
No.
But he says it's 6 feet on Bumble.
Ha!
Okay, hey, we got an ape. We got the ape to ape combo here.
All right, so before we get this monster, I'm gonna reveal the Poto.
Please.
Big house cat sized, 2 feet long, 14 pounds.
Oh.
Wow.
14 pounds. No, that's a guess.
Oh.
And what's interesting here is it's between what you all have been doing, where you all are way too small on the on the live stream here. It's not that small. It's 2 to 3.5 pounds, 1 foot,
Damn.
1 inch to 1 1/4 inch. So basically just a little over a foot long. So like a small house cat.
Okay.
Versus a large house cat.
That thing
That
thing doesn't look like it should be that big.
That's what I love about the art in this game. If nothing else, they're very good at obscuring scale.
In some English-speaking parts of Africa, they are called softly softlies. Quiet.
It does look like something that would move very slow.
Yeah.
Like if you spotted it would just start going like.
They always move slowly and carefully, gripping a branch with at least 2 limbs. Sorry, go ahead, Pat.
This is the Ajakaran. It's
Whoa.
It's like a big angry ape with like I don't know what it's a combination of. I think it's mostly just like ape and a bit of like tiger or something, bit of lizard.
Yeah, this is a hard one to categorize.
But it's
it's
I think
kind of everything.
The visual design of it is like pulling from like Japanese demons, right? Like Ashura, like it's got the sort of flame crest over the shoulders.
Yeah, the spikes look like a flame. It was also going to say it looks like the final evolution of that fire Pokemon that turns into a wrestler.
Oh yeah. The cat guy.
That guy called the big cat wrestler.
I'm trying to think if this guy has any fun made up nature biology stuff. He's got his big like clubbing tail, and he like whacks it on his back a bunch to make his back heat up. And I don't know why he does that, but he does that.
Oh, like a flint, like he's striking.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And he starts all glowing all crazy when he does it.
I feel like whenever you see some fantasy world building try to explain dragons and fire breath, there's always like a thing like, oh, they have a little flint in their mouth and they can like start a fire up. But I think this is a cooler implementation of like how an animal might use that.
Okay. So that's what he does. He's really kind of just like self-flagellating. He's doing it to pump himself up.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, okay. When he's going rage mode, he whacks his back a bunch of times to get himself amped up. Then he grabs like magma and smears it on his chest to appear more intimidating.
Ooh, I mean,
that would intimidate me. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So this is a lot of more mammals, it feels like, than the average Monster Hunter. I know they just haven't done as many mammals, so it's more for them to explore. But
I mean, so honestly, one of the big things that I think that team is, and then he can do a fucking Marvel versus Capcom move right there too.
That was absurd, yeah.
I think one of the big things in this game when you start playing it is you can tell that they are really, really excited that RE Engine and the current generation of games is letting them do like a ton of like hair physics. So
okay.
that was not a thing they could do in previous games. So yeah, they're definitely like having fun with fur textures and all that stuff. Let's go find another monster to look at.
Fun with fur textures.
Okay, I'm gonna do the most monstrous animal card I've found so
far.
So
sorry, Shrek apologist. God.
Because I have nothing for this monster. There's just nothing like that. But this is a monstrous creature. And I'll explain why if you don't know already. But it's called the K. Kea. It's a parrot. The Kea? Mm-hmm. It's a parrot. I think it's also sometimes the Kea parrot. But it's a green bird.
A green
I think
bird.
That's big.
And this is a real fucker.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. I'll explain why.
Okay.
Cut. I think.
Okay, so I'm gonna enjoy Chad explaining
pound.
Why they're an enemy to cars, because that's not what I'm thinking of. Okay, a pound. Yeah, how hefty is this parrot? Nestor notabilis. Oh, that's a nice... There's a lot of nice alliteration in Latin names. Nestor notabilis.
What the hell is this?
But,
what the hell is that?
Oh my god.
This is New Udra. It's
Udra.
New Udra.
What happened to old Udra?
I don't know.
Octopus.
Yeah, so this one, it's an octopus that lives down here in the oil wells, and it covers itself in oil mucus and then lights itself on fire. This is a very fire-themed area.
That's crazy.
This is really cool. Did you just get kicked out? Did it kill you?
Yeah, it killed me, but we'll go back to it.
Okay. But the thing is, the K is still more of a monster. So what this little creature does in New Zealand, and I'll go say this is not its fault, because what humans did. I guess first I'll say so you have a visualize. This is a 1.7 to 1.9 pound parrot.
Yes.
1.5 feet to like just basically around 1.5 feet, just right around there. So fairly sizable parrot, but all these guys do is land on the back of sheeps. That humans have brought so very many to New Zealand, and then they only want one thing.
Oh no.
Sheep kidney.
Oh no.
No!
That's so random. They just want sheep kidney?
They just want that one part. And
why kidney? What? Is there any explanation?
I'm sure someone more scientific understands why that's the organ they want, but they eat it right out of the live sheep that can't do anything about a big bird on its back.
That's insane.
And then they slowly die.
That's so bad.
That's grisly. That is something Monster Hunter would have.
It's fucked.
Totally.
And so that doesn't surprise me that they also apparently do terrible things to car tires. I don't know. So yeah, it's terrifying.
They're eco warriors.
Wow.
I only want one thing, and it's disgusting. Yeah. So yeah,
I could not have guessed.
Yeah, I don't think anyone could have. Truly, Promethean. God.
God,
the tire truly is the kidney of the car.
Why do they do that? All right, now I need to look at those bitches.
Yeah, I'm looking this up.
You can't actually assign morality to a bird, which did not used to have this animal in the millions in its habitat. When you give it easy access to food like that, it's gonna do what an animal does.
It's got a really long, sharp beak.
Yeah.
I have to say.
It's the fat they eat, not the kidneys. So, oh wow, okay. But I know that whatever they do is just right on the back of the sheep, and the sheep just slowly die from it. It's so horrifying.
That's the thing about birds that I think is a reason that we should treat them with caution, respect, and fear. Is that like this little bitch looks at a sheep, which I imagine is much bigger than it, and thinks, "Yeah, why not? I can. I'll take that."
What are you gonna do about it?
Birds have very different morality from the rest of us.
You can't.
That's crazy.
You can't put a bird mind into human morality.
No.
And it's also, it reminds you that they are just dinosaurs. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
if you ever wondered, they truly are terrifying lizards.
Sheep
Truth
love
is, they're
to
actually
die.
terrifying birds.
We're
Sheep are so mortal.
yeah, they're like, oh, I'm so bored standing in this field. I wish something bad would happen to me. We're rotating back to the windswept
beautiful.
plains here to go check in
Yeah.
on my friend the Chatacabra. Look at these beautiful migrations.
That's so good.
I'm gonna hop off here and see.
It
if
feels
I
like
can
a
see
lot
this guy
more
hunting.
of these guys on screen at the same time.
Yeah, definitely.
God, yeah, that's great. That's a real herd. That's cool.
Love them.
Seems like he's not hungry at the moment.
Wait, is this that big guy again?
This is a Doshiguma, yeah, in a different environment.
Well, we did a yak. I've actually got a weird bear.
Oh hell yeah,
I
yeah.
can do. He's
Cool.
also a bear. This guy is called a speckled bear, and I'm actually now wondering, because of how raccoon that looks like, that maybe this is one of those not actually a bear, but merely looks like one. But yeah, it's got like a mask.
Oh, that's cute.
Speckled bear.
Coughing
He's
Kate
called a
points out,
glasses
sheep
bear.
love to die, and they exude that aura.
Spectacled bear. That makes so
That's
much more
a
sense.
bear
Thank you.
wearing little glasses. Come on.
I swear I can read. I swear I can read. Spectacled bear. Give me a weight and length. Do you also know what continent it lives on? You can prove you're
I
extra
believe
smart.
that is an Asian bear.
The clown of the mountains.
All right, so
And I
these-
think that they
Oh my god.
weigh like 500 pounds. Dense.
It's a lot of
creature.
pounds.
I don't have a good gauge on how much bears weigh, because I know they're heavy, but I don't know what heavy is.
yeah.
So, okay. I saw this thing on Blue Sky about a clown review that was so funny to me. I have to share it with y'all. But first, we'll get around to what the spectacled bear weighs. Once again, this is what he looks like. He's got spectacles.
Distinguished.
Love
Guy.
that animal.
And I feel like it's small for your average bear. 145 to 340 pounds.
Oh.
4 feet-ish to 6'3", or 4'3" to 6'3".
Nice.
I wouldn't be that afraid if I saw this bear. Not compare it, because it's. I mean, if he had like spectacles,
You think,
It's
oh,
like,
sure,
oh.
surely he's civilized.
you're right.
Not
It's a
gonna
smart
attack
bear.
me. He's a smart bear.
Much cuter than the foul sun bear, which is disgusting.
Fun bear. Okay, so clown review. I just love this. It was somebody left a 3-star review for their clown, and it just says, "Not what I had hoped for." Title of the review. Disappointed. We agreed he would bring balloons for $20. He showed up with 3 or 4, saying one got away from him. Spent time playing a video game. Walked on the bowling alley and fell down. In parentheses, needed to have the bowling alley shoes. Clothing seemed unkempt. Clown makeup was scant. He did interact with the kids, and they seemed to enjoy having him at the party.
Wow.
Which is the perfect cap to that of like, I don't know, it actually kind of sounds like a great clown.
Yeah, he came, he did his job.
He was doing all
He did
sorts
his
of
job.
all sorts of buffoonish things in front of my children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, like slipping on the bowling alley because he's not wearing the bowling shoes. That's pretty clownish.
Yeah.
Yeah. probably
Only
intentional.
3 stars? What were you expecting?
Calculated.
I mean, bowling pratfalls. That's what you were asking for.
So these here are Chatacabra that are
Oh.
obviously like sort of gorilla frogs.
I was going to say exactly
Ooh,
that.
perfect.
Gorilla frog.
They've got big
Gorilla
spiky
frog.
chins. And then they do this thing where they lick their forearms to cover them in like their sticky tongue mucus, and then they roll their forearms in the crushed fulgurite to make like spiked clubs.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
I can't complain about that. That's perfect.
Look at that tongue.
Tongue is
Tool use?
crazy.
That's like Tool
The
use.
texture on it.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
They got that gorilla posture.
They're
Gorilla
pretty
mindset.
chill.
Yeah, they're chilling.
Love how they're not attacking. They're just chill.
I'm on my
Wait, yeah,
gorilla
are you in the
mindset now.
camouflage?
Am I in the
Or they
camouflage?
just chill?
Let me find out. I'm not. I guess they just don't want to fuck with me.
Love
Nice.
that. Love that. I really
know your
wish
notes,
that I wish there was an animal or even myself that was like as dense as a tungsten cube.
Yeah.
Just like absolutely deceiving.
yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
It would be really cool
Absolutely.
to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're
be
gonna hop back to
dense.
the oil well basin and look at one of the grossest monsters.
Hey.
Yeah.
After the grossest monster, can we see the cutest monster?
Yes.
The cutest.
Nice.
So this is gonna be Ron Paulpolo.
Uh-oh.
Is
Rum, bum, bum, bum.
I don't know.
That's with the gold standard?
Yes.
Sorry.
That's great. No, he's like so this is going to be like a mosquito corvid dragon, not dragon, like a raptor.
Ooh. Ew.
Okay.
I'm imagining it
Oh,
now. I don't like
okay.
it.
Okay,
I don't want that.
so there he
Oh
is.
no.
Oh,
So he's got these like sacks on him that he like fills
I
with
hate it.
like gas.
I think it's the texture and the mouth that makes me uncomfortable.
Look at the face too.
It's not
This
so
is-
good.
This is a
I
lot.
don't like Baby Got Sack. Thank you, Happy
Ah.
Stairs.
Think
I
we
don't
should-
also like that the little stinger is dripping.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Love
he'll
that.
like inject gas into the ground
Oh,
like that to create
The
bubbles.
inflate.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Ugh.
Oh,
No.
Did you design your
Ew.
Palico after any particular cat?
no, it's just a cool black long hair.
They updated the customization. It's very in depth.
It's really, really good. God, those nasty little wobbling sacks.
I hate
It's just
little
threatening you. Is
wobble.
it actually going to attack?
He's attacking. I'm just kind of, I'm deftly sidestepping.
Nice.
Yeah, because what he
Pro
does
gamer
is,
shit.
if I was staying still, he'd be attacking the part of the ground I was just standing on there. So yeah, here it comes. Yeah, those
I was just
bubbles.
going to say,
Oh.
luckily I don't have an animal in my deck that exists in real life like this.
Oh my God,
Gross.
Coffin Kate says this monster fracks to attack you. That's literally exactly what he's doing. He is a fracking monster.
Oh, and it's in the oil area as well?
Yep.
Those petroleum-based monsters. Terrifying idea.
Awful. And it's like they're so good at coming up with shit that is like just wacky enough, but also like makes you think of stuff that actually happens in nature, right? Like you ever think of like bombardier beetles and stuff, and like pistol shrimp,
Oh, sure.
and all those like
Yeah.
insanely evolved animals that have really, really unique, essentially special attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The I gotta shout Dirk Rivers. This looks like a balloon animal at H.R. Geiger's birthday.
That's really good.
It's. I mean, I was impressed with their talent, even going back to when I first played Monster Hunter World, which the technology, like you pointed out, wasn't there to actually even do some of the stuff they would want to with creatures. But even that one had such good behavioral animations. to bring the creatures, like, that's, I think, a big hidden secret of, like, it's not just the designs, it's like they behave in a way that you would just, it makes them believable, and that's something they go the extra mile for.
All right, let's go find a cutie. Trying to think what's cute. What is cute? Honestly, they not a lot of the large monsters are cute in this game, because I think with like the additional visual fidelity, they're like, we need to make these guys ugly, so that you don't feel as bad for whacking them. But there's probably some like endemic life we can go look at.
True, yeah.
You know these little guys are pretty cute. These little crabs.
I love a little crab.
Oh, it just burrowed down.
Oh,
What is that one? What are you? Oh, that's a crab.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's a mud crab.
Ah,
And then there's this one over
yeah,
here. Hey, buddy.
yeah. I like that. That's good.
Oh, you know what? There's these little lizards all around. These guys, yes.
Whoa!
Just big oil
that's
salamanders.
Yeah, that's just a big giant
Ah,
salamander.
yeah.
Yes.
Just go.
Oh, this. Yeah. The heart loves this. The heart loves to see this.
That is a great photo.
That reminds me of a video that I need to find. So I can link.
Wow.
If you do
want
just
those
giant
too.
salamanders,
Yeah, pretty much. Very few modifications
I
to
think
them.
they live in Japan. I think if you look up videos of these guys, you'll be stunned to know there are salamanders this big, but they do exist.
Is this mouth
love
thing
how
a
they
threat
just-
display, you think?
I don't
That would
know.
make sense.
Yeah.
You think they're scared of you, or they're?
Can't find the.
I think they're probably trying to tell me to back off.
Mm.
They want snacks. That's cute.
They want snackies.
They want
Feed
fruit
them.
gummies.
Okay. The Japanese giant salamander. Oh, actually, the South China giant salamander is even bigger. So yeah, in real life, the South China giant salamander can reach 1.8 meters, 5.6 feet, and the Japanese giant salamander can reach 1.4 meters, 4.7 feet. So there are some big salamanders in the world, which is cool.
Yeah, that's sick.
I love that. That makes me happy.
These are fun. These little dung beetles. There's like elemental dung beetles in Monster Hunter, and you can take their dung balls and use them as weapons. But I feel
Oh
bad.
my god, no! Don't take their dung ball,
You
no!
worked so hard to make that lava.
Lava dung ball.
Oh, he's cute.
I like this guy. This guy's good.
He looks so busy.
Oh my god, so busy.
He has a job.
Working
I
so
know.
hard. He is so employed right now.
I really like that when animals
Man.
are like, I'm busy.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Does the ball stay the same size no matter how much they roll it around?
It does, yeah. I genuinely don't know what the hell this is.
No.
What the hell is that?
I love
Nicholas
that.
JT says, it's a living.
A little street sweeper.
What are you supposed to be?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to capture one so the game will tell me what it is.
Oh, really? Oh, you haven't captured this one before.
I don't think so.
Wow.
Wow.
A pall bug, insects that
Spider-Man
gather
web
carrion
slinger.
and feed it. Yeah, let me see what my guidebook says.
Horseshoe crab with a handlebar mustache. Thank you, Monsada.
Alright, it's an endemic life. Okay. here we
More
go.
animals should have handlebar mustaches.
Insects that feed on dead flesh and serve as decomposers for the ecosystem. They use the bristles on their forelegs and joints to sweep organic matter from carrion when they're... Oh, okay, I see. So they are
Oh.
supposed to be like street sweepers.
That's funny.
When they're not feeding on dead monsters, they can usually be found lurking in between rocks or other places the sun doesn't reach.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Spoopy.
Ooh, I just found a cool little creature. It has nothing to do with these guys. It's called an Ulm.
Ulm.
Oh, I think I remember
Ooh.
this one from the
Whoa,
game.
what the hell?
Cool.
L-M.
It's so funny looking.
That's neat.
What is
I
what?
think it could be amphibious, but I don't know, honestly.
Actually, we do have a monster
I
kind of
think
like
it
that. In here. We're gonna go
flies.
take a look.
Oh, I was wondering if there's one like this kind of in a earlier game. It reminds me a bit of the what's that, Oaxacal, but it's not that.
Oh,
Yeah.
the axolotl?
Axolotl, yeah, but it's not. It's a different thing. Yes, but it's like a long, wormy one.
Long wormy.
Proteus anguinus.
You don't say.
All right, yeah, check out these guys.
And Guinness.
This is now something that's straight up doesn't exist. Oh, it got away.
Yo.
We'll catch up with it in a second.
Dang.
We also have these like
I'll bet there's some cool
land
facts
pistol
about
shrimp.
this thing, but what?
Ugh.
Whoa!
Gross.
No, 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 no,
I
no,
really don't
no.
like the big bugs.
Get rid of that.
They were just
I
like,
don't
what
like
if we
that.
gave shrimp like spiny little legs? That's freaky.
It's like, okay, there's a lot of
Bad.
games that have spiders and stuff in them. Avowed has big beetles a lot and stuff, and none of those ever freak me out that much. I don't know it's because they're so easy to take care of or what, but their biology in this game is so good that the bugs actually freak me out.
I don't like
them.
Yeah. That's a cool thing.
Yeah, so this is here.
So I
It
was
is-
right. The Olm does fly, at least fictionally speaking.
Ha.
This is wild.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna say that the way it's flying feels all that realistic,
It doesn't.
but it is cool looking.
Very much.
I'm sorry.
magic
So wait,
looking.
our Olm is by far the smallest guy I've shown y'all today.
Aww.
Smallest guy.
0.6 to 0.8 ounces.
Aww.
7
Smallest
to
guy
10
award.
inches. He's a little
Aw.
one. He's found in southern Europe. Surprised.
I gotta look at this.
Tethulus, that is
Oh.
actually the monster I want back the most.
OLM.
Olm.
See, now this thing is doing what the
Oh,
flying
what's that guy? What's that guy? Oh, it's another beetle.
The snow version.
snow beetle. The way this guy flies does remind me of flying snakes. How they like have all this flesh and scales that can kind of fan out and become literally like a gliding, but they glide. They go from one tree and literally slither through the air and land in another tree. And it's cool that a lizard or a snake evolved to do that.
Yeah.
And I wish this thing just looked like it was gliding faster. It would be a lot more believable. But I get what they're going for because it's got a huge hood, and not even the real flying lizard has a, I don't know if you call them wings, but they're not nearly that wide.
Right.
Yeah, and the fact it's translucent does make it look more like the webbing between a wing. This is cool.
Yeah, this is a Gypceros, which has a that horn on its head and the horn on the front of its beak clap together and make like a flash of light that can blind you.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Its tail is also stretchy.
It's got
right?
a big worm tail. Huck. Grab a picture. Say cheese.
I'm seeing an ad.
Oh, here's the
Hourglass
flash.
Cosmetics.
There you go.
Oh, good. God, I watched a video the other night about flash photography and flash bulbs and how the like disposable ones that we had for a while, when they're a tiny vacuum seal, like a jar of, I think, oxygen, and this metal filament that burns in an instant. And for that brief instant, it is brighter than the sun. We create for flash photography a tiny explosion brighter than the sun.
That's fucked.
You know, just that fast. So I don't know. Go look at videos of how flash photography works. That era of flash photography, because it's pretty wild.
Really neat.
What was the other thing that was kind of neat about it? The little bulb is dipped in a blue film that hardens, which is both to kind of correct the color temperature, but it's also to like keep the bulb from literally exploding. And after you've used one, you'll see it like it's fractured a little bit somewhere, the glass, but the blue the stuff it's in is like keeps it from shattering.
That's sick.
I know so many cool facts.
Clayton is the fact knower.
He's got the facts.
Right, I'm gonna see if one of my favorite monsters has spawned anywhere. No, it has not. Let's see.
Okay, this one's name is too cute. I feel like I gotta show it.
Yes.
Give me that.
I don't even have a weight for this one. It just wants to know length because I guess its weight is so tiny. It's
Wow!
a pumpkin toadlet.
A pumpkin toadlet.
That's a little
2
pumpkin
inches.
toadlet.
That's my guess.
Little pumpkin toadlet.
Wish I were a pumpkin toadlet.
Let's see if I can pronounce
I don't think
this
I would
one.
have any problems.
Brachiocephalophus ethipium. God, that's great.
Ethipium.
Go off.
I invested heavily in Ethipium. Pumpkin toadlet.
These guys are on Bizarre Beasts. Decorative gourd toad. I didn't know they were called toadlets. I wonder if we have a amphibian expert who knows. Is that a different thing from a toad?
Yeah, what's the difference?
Pumpkin toadlet. Brachiocephalus ethipium.
Ephibium. Perfect creature.
They have backlight patterns on them. Oh, sick. I'm just like randomly picking animals that look cool. I don't realize they have sick facts about them. Except the K, which I knew about, but
We're gonna go look at another land octopus now. This one's smaller but grosser, nastier.
Oh, good.
This is a shuwu.
Shoo-woo.
There you go.
Me
pumpkin
too.
toadlet is tiny. I'll just say it's 0.6 inches, 1.5 centimeters.
Oh,
Itty
that is precious.
bitty.
So this guy's almost got like mushroom design elements to him.
Whoa!
Sort of a mushroom sort of
What
turban.
the hell?
I think those sort of like hairy tendrils.
Is that the mouth in the middle there with all them weird teethish things?
It's just a marking that looks like a mouth. It's a false mouth.
Okay, yeah, a false mouth, which is cool because that's totally a thing animals do.
And he's got these little like, there you go, little filaments that sort of splay out and form blades on his tentacles. There you go. And then he has a really, really freaky attack where he kind of just inverts himself and he just becomes pretty much nothing but a mouth that just comes at you. It's really scary.
Okay, because it's got that
Horrible.
octopus mouth under there.
Yeah.
Oof.
Speaking of, I watched the New York Times published a piece about what it looks like to be attacked by a cuttlefish from a crab's
Oh
point of
yeah, I
view.
want to watch. I
was
need to see
cool as
that.
hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a lot of GIFs in it, and every single GIF
Here it
ends with
comes.
like a split second. Oh, that's really bad.
Okay, he just.
Of the
it's a-
cuttlefish like stretching out, and like you see like a flash of the thing, and then it just like cuts. They're so scary. I am so glad that we don't have to deal with predators like that.
I need to look at that because
That's-
cuttlefish are I think my favorite animal.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
If
Yeah,
if
you'll
somebody
love that.
asks me, that's usually what I go for because they're just fascinating.
I have put the link in chat. The GIFs are like really, really good, and it shows like every all the different attack patterns that they do, and the disguises that they have, which are crazy.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ugh.
I love that it's a furry
Hey.
octopus.
Yeah,
Heh.
it's fun to put a
Because
little
I'm
texture
enamored by
on
the
there.
idea of land octopi. Do you know they can hop from tide pools, so you sort of see it sometimes?
Yeah.
They famously get up to mischief in aquariums if you don't put a heavy enough lid on their aquariums.
I think they can do anything they want.
And what was it? It was like a speculative biology thing about, and I think it was Discovery Channel a long time ago, where it was like, what's animal evolution on Earth look like in 50,000, 100,000 years or something.
Yeah.
Maybe even longer than that, because I'm trying to think how they got to this. But I think one of the animals they suggested was these massive, almost tree-sized, like forest squid.
No, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I
Yeah.
hate that.
And that was wild to me. I'm trying to how they got there, but it's like the Pacific Northwest tree squid.
That's nightmarish.
All right, let's head to the Scarlet Forest and try to look at a dapper wing. I think this is where they usually hang out.
Bullshit.
Squiddens.
Sorry.
I don't-
AI generated videos are the bane of my
They're
existence.
fucking so annoying.
My deck. I don't have very many aquatic creatures, but do I have any cephalopods? You see.
Cephalopod.
The thing that I remember watching a video about cuttlefish specifically that was so wild to me was how their color changing works.
Mhm.
And if I remember this correctly, the fact that they are essentially colorblind and yet can do just magical, like you put a checkerboard, like a thing they do not experience in nature, and they will checkerboard themselves almost instantly.
That's crazy.
Or, obviously they'll adapt to like incredible color combinations without seemingly knowing what color is. It's just like fascinating.
Yeah, the article was pointing out that like there's still a lot we don't understand about how and why they do it, because they do it from like when they're infants without like it's seemingly instinctive. They don't need to be taught or anything. They just do it automatically, which is crazy.
Do you think
I
that
think there's some.
I forgot the word for baby.
Do you think that when
cuttlefish
they
baby?
smoke seaweed, they sit around going, "Hey man, do you think the color of green I turn into is the same color of green you turn into?"
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sucking that seaweed.
When they go into leaf form.
Dapper wings are cute. Let's find some more special creatures to look at. All right, I'm going to show you one of my favorites, which is like a big one that is like a whale salamander.
Land whale?
Yeah, a whalamander. Trilobite, that is wonderful to know.
We all, do I really not have a single cephalopod?
Cephalopod. Oh.
Not a pilotfish and a marbled electric ray. It's not a squid or an octopus. Oh, so disappointing. Well.
Oh man.
Now commencing quest by order
Let's
of the guild.
okay. Just because you said this is whale-like, we'll go. I found a pygmy sperm whale. So, if it's hard enough to think about how much a whale weighs and how big a whale is, what about a small whale?
Yeah, that's tough.
How big is a small whale?
How big is a small whale?
I think it is 5 feet long and like 1,000 pounds. Are things in the sea lighter?
What if
They-
it's like a micro whale?
I think they can be heavier
my
because they don't
God.
need to support their own weight.
Yeah, I think it's like 800 pounds.
Again, another one of these.
I think 1,400.
Okay, we got 1,400 pounds. What'd you say, Simone?
800 and 6 feet long.
800. Okay, 6 feet long. Love this Latin name. Kogia breviceps.
Ooh.
Kogia breviceps. I'm potentially pronouncing that all wrong. My Latin's a little rusty, but the pygmy sperm whale. When you have to estimate how big a small whale is, I guess
No.
you're both not too far off, honestly. 770 to 880 pounds.
Okay.
But that
Okay.
translates to 9 feet to 11 feet. So
Wow. Okay.
A lot of
It'll
pounds
still
per
be
foot.
long.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, this is what do you call it? Uthduna, and it's
that's
like,
not a whale. That's a soft shell turtle.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Sort of.
It doesn't really have the shell, but the face totally.
All right,
I'm
but
getting
that's
soft shell
whale,
turtle. Okay.
and it's also a bit
Right,
sea slug.
Cool
Well,
thing.
like, there's a snapping turtle. I feel like it's maybe I'm thinking snapping turtle. That face just. The iridescence is really good.
It is very pretty. Yeah, you're right. That is a turtle ass face. Man, they should make a turtle monster.
They haven't.
I'm sure there was a turtley
somewhere.
looking Kappa monster in the previous game.
Right, I remember that guy.
Well,
I feel like I saw a snapping turtle. That's why this reminded me of it immediately. They're cool. Got those
Very
little snout faces. There's a sea turtle, but that's not what I'm looking for. Common toad, American bullfrog, boring. Snapping turtles you don't want to mess around with. Those guys, well, I guess I probably shouldn't say how big they can get because I'm about to try to test you.
yes,
on it.
tell us how big a snapping turtle can get. This is one of those ones where, okay, land octopuses, greatest fear. Snapping turtles got fast. That would be bad. That would be really bad for
Okay.
us.
That would be
Hold
really
on.
terrible.
I may not. Yeah. Because I think even at their size, they can like bite through metal or something.
Yeah, they.
Or at least crush your bone. Because they have one of those. I mean, it's called a snapping turtle for a reason. They got that kind of muscle that can just close, clamp down so fast it just crushes bone. And I don't know if I've got. I found a turtle or a frog that sort of has this face. Oh, you're dead. I'm sorry.
No, so I left the mission because I had to join a mission to find that
Okay.
monster.
Look, that guy reminds me of it a little bit. But it's so not... it's frustrating. Okay, so I'll show this one because it's got a little bit of that face I'm thinking of.
Make it big.
It's Darwin's frog. Kind of like the way it gets a
Oh,
snout.
yes.
But there's a snapping frog or snapping turtle or some kind of soft-shell turtle.
I know the one
I'm
you're
thinking
talking
of.
about.
It's
The one that's
way
got a little
closer.
snoot. Yeah.
Yeah. But let me see. if I can-
Adorable.
Trilobite agent. Snapping turtles? Like if Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ever did a parody of West Side Story?
Pretty good. It's a walk, but when
my
you get there, it's
gosh.
worth it. The view's worth it.
This is not what I was looking for, but it's honestly so much better. Google pig-nosed turtle. That's a little
Pig-nosed
turtle
turtle.
with a pig snout.
It's about to
I'm
be awesome.
following. I'm
He's
running.
got a little oinker.
Oh my god. I could not have expected that. Even though you
Whoa!
told me what to expect, I could not expect that.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my gosh.
This is the
Pig-nosed
best nature
turtle.
has ever done
Oh.
it.
Whoa, and its tiny little arms. I love this.
There
Darwin's
are
frog
so
is tiny. It's an inch.
Fucking creatures on
So
this
baby
earth.
tiny. Wow.
Oh,
I think I just searched like turtle with snout, and this is what came up.
Turtle with snout.
Turtle
Really
It's true.
with
It's
snout.
what he
strong.
caught.
Turtle with snout.
Turtle with snout.
Pork.
Okay, have we missed any creatures?
Um,
Orca plume?
Porcaplume. I'm trying Markiplier. I don't know where this one lives. They're in the cliffs and Wyveria. Let's go look for one of these. These are bird wyverns.
Oh, small monster.
Yeah, they're a small one. They puff out the bristles on their heads. Okay, yeah, let's go find one of those.
Amber Aaron says they look like fucked up baby chocobos.
Cool. God.
Time for a quick break.
Take a look at our map here.
Oh, it's also kind of like a tapir. How a tapir has a little
Love
snoot.
tapers.
Love any animal that has a little snoot.
Oh yeah, soft-shell turtles are good too. So true.
Currently
Got
aren't
a
any
mountain
right
tapir
here. Let me
here.
rest.
And a Malayan tapir.
Oh my damn
God, that was the one. The Malayan tapir was my favorite part of that fauna shoot, honestly. Because that was the animal I had dead to rights as far as how big it is, because I love it whenever they're in a nature documentary and I'm full attention, because they're wonderful. And you all thought it was so small, and it was so funny to me. Just chuckling to myself with my superior animal knowledge.
I can't believe that.
We spec'd incorrectly.
Y'all were thinking
we spec'd into gamer stats.
Mountain tapir. That's a bit more in your range. That's a bit more your all speed. A littler guy, but the snoot isn't quite
Not
as
you
good.
though.
No, not me. I'm a Malayan tapir. Whoa!
Yeah, I remember
got another
having a lot
cool
of
turtle.
unearned confidence in that video.
The funny thing is I played fauna with friends before and did extremely well. Not to brag. To the point where people thought I was cheating or something.
Really?
Like, no, I literally just watch a lot of nature documentaries, and that's a good way to learn the scale of animals, which is the main fact that you need for this game. It's not necessarily knowing that much more than that. Just, oh yeah, I know that one's but yay big. But I just found another amazing turtle card in this game. The common snakehead turtle.
Ooh.
Oh, that one
Oh,
is a
am I
classic.
going?
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Look at that neck. Look at that neck.
Yeah.
Say that's a good.
This might get us banned on Twitch.
These guys are cool. Wow. Okay, I like these guys.
Whoa.
Oh,
that's fucked up.
I love that plumage. Oh, and they ran away.
That's cool.
Did they spit on you like that?
No,
that
he
one dinosaur?
he bonked me with his bristles.
Okay.
He bonked me with his bristles.
These somebody says these birds look like they're wearing pants. Do they have the little?
They had like sort of bell-bottom plumage on their leggies.
My one of our cats is more of a long hair, and I always joke about how his back legs he's got pantaloons.
Yeah, when the cat has little director pants on.
Yeah, I love that. I love it when animals have that.
Yeah, that's honestly that's most of the monsters I wanted to look at today. Do you want to do a couple rounds of animal guesses, bigger animal guesses?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's see. And maybe I would like to see I'd like to see you win a fight.
Yeah, you want me to do a fight? I'll do a fight. Yeah,
fight.
you can do
Oh,
some
boy.
guesses for us. I'm gonna make the game review smaller, and then I'm gonna make you bigger.
Oh, okay. I'll pick some good ones here. Oh, I love that one's name. Ooh, that's also. Oh, we do have a hippo in here. I love this one's. Okay, this one's got a great scientific name. All right. So what do we say to a fish? Because there's not that many fish in this one, and I also just like guessing about where this one comes from because it is not in any ocean. This is the ornate tenopuma.
Interesting.
I'm assuming that C is silent. It's not the tenopuma, but maybe it is. I don't know. Ooh, I'm gonna really hurt myself trying this Latin name. Can't wait. But yeah, definitely give me a guess about what continent do you think this fish is found on?
Continent.
And then I just need its length. We're not going to bother with weight. The Latin name might help you though. Microtinopoma ansorgi.
I was thinking small. I was thinking small.
Which of these vile beasts would you like me to slay, Clayton?
Go punish the monkey that is...
The ape? Go punish the ape.
uncouth.
You got it. Punished ape.
All right. The Tenenpoma. I can't...
My
Ornate
guess
Tenenpoma.
is going to be 5 inches. And in South America.
I think it's 3 inches, and I also think it's South America.
Why put all our eggs in that? Okay, whatever. It's...
Oh wait, no,
I mean-
no, Australia. My guess is Australia.
You're still wrong. It's Africa.
Damn it.
Specifically Central Africa and Madagascar, which I think is kind of interesting. It's in both places, but maybe it got moved around. But this is a little guy. This is just 2.4 to 3 inches.
Aw.
And I'm
Yeah, got him.
curious
Got
why,
his
because there's just
ass.
not that many fish in this game, why it decided that this one should be in there. But it's pretty.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
Okay. I think chat will like this one. Because I just like knowing it exists. This is the Andean mountain cat.
Andean mountain
Ooh.
cat.
Look at that little guy. Or is he little? That's the question.
Look at that big guy. Look at that
Love
massive
that.
guy.
Kind of a clue about where he lives. So, oh wait,
A
can I read out
mountain.
that Latin name? Leopardus jacobatus.
I mean, there's so many mountains everywhere, though. Oh, the Andean part, though. I was saying mountains.
Sorry.
Let's put it to use.
I'm gonna give this because the tail
actually even
long.
Yeah,
I think
fluffy
2
too.
to 2.5 feet. Because tail long.
This game also, again, it doesn't do countries; it does regions, and a region in this game is just the Andes. So that's where it's found. Big
No
Rock Andy
way.
For
Did you say how much you thought it weighed, Simone?
Ooh.
I'll bet the videos of them
I
rolling
have
around the mountains
no
are
idea
very
how much
cute.
cats weigh. Like my brother's cat looks
No,
like
it's tough.
frail and tiny, and apparently she weighs 10 pounds. So I don't understand things like of this nature.
Yeah.
So
You really, you really get that the volume increases exponentially because we have a small cat and a big cat. And I am surprised by the difference in the weights.
yes.
I'll
Doesn't
go
look that
with
much bigger.
I'll go with 60 pounds. 60-pound cat.
Ooh.
We got a
60 LB cat,
60
wow.
pound cat. So how dense do you think that is? What is that package fitting into? God, it's so hard to keep
And
track.
it's a God, what is the size of a normal cat? How many feet is that? Fuck. I'm just remembering how difficult this game was in terms of like all of us comparing our arms, being like, "What is a foot?"
Yeah, the bread box conversation was good.
Yeah.
Almost. As
1, 2, 2, 3. Maybe a 2.5 foot cat, and I actually want to go down to 50 pounds. No, 40. No, I don't know, 50. I'm staying at 50.
a 2 pound or 2 foot and a 2.5 foot 50-pound cat would be like made of metal.
Oh.
I
clearly don't know what 2.5 feet looks like.
Because Simone actually had this length dead to rights. It is 2 to 2.5 feet.
Hell
But it's
yeah.
only 9 to 13 pounds.
Oh wow, I'm
Yeah.
going way too high. I don't know. I'm thinking of I don't know any cat weights or anything like that. I just know my friend's dog weights, and I was fully going off of dog sizes and weights.
I mean,
Oh,
Now it-
I recommend people Google this creature and look at photos of it. Everyone is a
So
banger. This is
such
the
a good
cutest
little
cat
guy.
I've ever seen.
Please understand, the Andean mountain cat. A
Oh,
good Good little guy.
The first photo. Oh.
Yeah.
That tail
Oh, it really
alone
is just a cat. It could just be like a little house cat.
I love it when there are wildcats.
Yeah,
It's just
baby.
like, that's just a little house cat.
It's
Not
a
really.
little cat. Wow.
This MF's got a nose.
Oh my gosh.
The tail alone
This
is
is
1.5 feet.
That's funny.
Okay. So I'll admit that I picked this one mostly because I love the scientific name. This is a tokai gecko, whose scientific name is gecko. But spelled differently. The first time it's 2 Ks and the second time it's a CK. Don't know why that is, but gecko.
I'm gonna give that a 4 inches.
Tokai? I don't actually know how you'd say that. Very pretty.
I'll go, I don't know, I'll go 5 inches, and I'll go... what is weight? What does weight feel like?
Okay, gecko.
Um,
I know any gecko's feet are incredibly fascinating because they work based on, I feel like they work based on some like physics principles. I can't remember exactly the video that wasn't about geckos specifically, but it talked about the way that they're able to like completely lift their weight with their little sticky fingers. They're not sticky. Like that's the thing about it. Like it's interesting.
we got a raid.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Boys from Libby.
Hey, Libby. Thank you.
Thanks.
We're just talking about the tokay gecko.
The Tokay gecko.
Gecko.
You missed the part of the
Gecko.
stream where we looked at all the. We're just looking at the animals. Now I'm killing them. I went an hour and 40 minutes without killing them, and now you're here to see me kill them.
Oh, he's got little friends too. Is that supposed to happen?
Yeah, he called his whole family to come fuck with me.
Oh, wow. Why would
Called
you...
them out.
Part of me, like, I get it. I get the animal kingdom and stuff, but also, like, why would you call your children, like, come die in battle with me? I don't know. But I guess that's how humans do things too, sometimes.
Hello and
Excellent.
welcome everyone. We're also guessing about animals from my deck of animal cards.
Yeah, give us
and
another
next
animal
We're guessing
guess.
about the Sunda Slow Loris.
Sunda Loris.
Maybe it's a
Sunda.
primate. I don't know honestly. These guys also we had another animal the poto that moves slow.
Poto? The Poto that moves slow.
I think these guys are also.
So what are we guessing
not
about
very
them?
speedy. Give me that weight and that length.
The
How
weight
big?
and the
I
length.
want to know how big you think it is.
Okay. That one looks like it's going to be a 16-incher to me.
Can you show it again? I
Yeah.
already forgot it.
It's covering. Jeez.
That guy is definitely, that guy's definitely 22 pounds. And the height of it is what we're guessing?
The length.
baby.
I mean, think
No,
about
nose to
slow.
tail.
Oh, no, the length.
Yeah.
Nose to tail. Nose to
MF
tail.
Oh, actually,
8
no, because it
inches.
has tail length, which is tiny, so it doesn't matter. Technically, when it has a tail, you only guess nose to butt, basically.
Oh, okay.
When the tail starts.
All right.
Um,
In that case,
guess,
I
like-
revised mine too. That is 10 inches.
okay. I'm gonna
I'll go with a foot.
Latin name Naiticibus Kaukang. New
What
York
now?
City Ticebus. NYC Ticebus. I don't know how you say that.
I love riding the NYC Tice bus.
NYC Ticebus Cocaine.
Cocaine.
This guy, cocaine. 1.3 to 3.3 pounds.
Okay.
1 foot to 1.5 ish.
Shit, I should have stayed at 18 inches. Fuck.
Oh man,
I was right.
fucked up. Slow Loris is slightly bigger than expected.
What was the weight?
1
What
pound.
was the weight? The weight was 1.3 to 3.3. Little range there.
That's
Wow.
crazy. That's such a small weight.
All right, gotta pick some new
This
guys.
really is
Oh,
one
I
of the
had this
features of
one.
Earth.
We'll do that one because I think it's one people are probably familiar with, but I'm curious how big they actually think it is.
Oh, there's a pygmy Slow Loris. Is that a different kind of, or is this
It's
only?
got, unless
singular
Sunda translates to pygmy. I think it's a separate thing. I don't know though. Alright, let's just talk about this animal because it's also great. And we get one more here. Why is it called that? Well, let's explore. We'll do that one first, because why is it called that? Bongo.
Wait,
we got a bongo.
It's called the bongo? Whoa!
Oh, great
Bongo.
animal.
Bongo.
Bongo.
Probably 200 pounds and 4 feet long.
235 feet long.
I think that's a good
That
size kind of
feels
antelope
good.
thing.
That feels good. Yeah, I like Simone's guess.
Thank you.
This thing is found in Middle Africa, various areas. Give our chat one more look, and we will talk about the bongo.
The bongo.
I'm not going to look up why it's called that. But what I do know from the facts on my card, it's 530 to 880 pounds. The weight seems to trip you up a lot more.
Fuck yeah, it's so hard to know how much an animal weighs.
Yeah, but you're not far off. I mean, the length is 5.5 to 8 feet.
Okay.
So you're a little on the small side there. But
Different. Okay, I need to look at this. I need images of the
mass.
creature.
it reminds me of like a gazelle or something. That's the bongo.
That's the bongo.
That's the bongo.
Okay, I feel like this one everyone knows. Well, I'll save that one. We just did a mammal. This one also everybody probably knows. And I was expecting to use this a lot sooner when we were doing Monster Hunter because it's big lizard, the biggest lizard.
Oh,
Komodo
yeah,
dragon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, I think a Komodo is going to be
So-
a bit lighter because, as we've discussed, lots of lizards are kind of birds. But it's also going to be quite
disagree with
long.
this.
But explore why are birds light, and why
I
would
think-
maybe lizards not need to be light?
I think this shit is 8 feet long, and I think it is 150 pounds
850
or more.
You know what? I think
Actually, this seems light for an 8 foot long.
I think 8's too long too. I think they're a person long. I think they're like 6 feet, and the weight is really gonna fuck me up.
I'll go 5 feet, 100 pounds.
I'm gonna
5
say
feet, 100 pounds.
I'm gonna say 6
What was
200.
Pat? 200 pounds, 6 feet.
Yeah.
Simone.
300 pounds, 7 feet.
Oh, actually, yes. We do need clarification on this. Is this
Yeah.
a tailed animal where we're measuring sort of
So,
nose to
yes.
anus, or are we measuring
Oh no.
nose to?
Sorry,
Nose
no
to
separate
anus?
tail length. Yes,
No separate
entire
tail
length
length.
from nose to tail tip.
No-
I should have
no-
said that.
No tail length?
Whole animal.
3 apples tall, 600 pounds.
So okay,
Thank
so
you, shark.
you mean
That-
if I put a ruler next to this thing, that is the length we're doing.
You're gonna. I mean, you probably want to tape measure to make it easier, but
Yeah.
you go from the snout to the tip of that tail.
Gotcha. Okay, in that
Oh,
case,
and
I'm
remember- Also, so the cards for people who want to know what I'm saying. This is coming from a range. I'm asking for specifics, but if you want to give me a range, I'll take it. So real quick though, before I reveal our data on Komodo dragon, really good Latin name, Varanus comodensis.
Dope.
that is good.
That's like High Valerian, Varanus comodensis. So our big old Komodo dragon. It's interesting again. I don't know if it's mammals or the fact that different creatures, different kingdoms of animals have different densities, but 8.5 or 2 feet to 9 6 inches. So like basically 8 feet to
Hell
9
yeah.
feet.
Damn it.
Big lizard, but only 155 to 265 pounds.
What?
Wow.
Hmm,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Should've gone with my
Komodo
original.
dragon.
sounds
Guesses.
reasonable.
Maybe I led you astray there. They are light, hollow boned. I don't know. I thought they like
Wow.
tussled.
Hollow bones my ass.
Okay, I know we're close to the end, but I feel like this is a crowd favorite. We'll all go home smiling, just thinking about
Yep.
our good
Aw.
friend, the capybara.
Ah, yes.
Aw, oh my gosh.
The thing
I
I want to
love that.
say that if you don't know this about them, find a video to hear their sounds. I love the sounds that capybaras make. They kind of sound like a Geiger counter.
I have no clue how much they weigh, though. Seems so many photos, but
I think this is a surprisingly dense animal. I'm gonna say 3 to 4 feet in length and like 200 pounds.
That's the largest rodent in the world.
No, that's way too heavy. I'm gonna say it's a 50 to 100.
Hydrocorus hydrocares. I think
50 to 100 is my final guess.
50 to 100 pounds, you're saying? I'm going to say
that's good.
Precisely 75 pounds. And
wow.
And they are 5'3".
I'll go 60 pounds. I don't. Yeah, I feel like 5'3". That's so big.
No, they're definitely smaller than that. I was joking.
Oh, like I'm 5'4". Capybara, like how big?
Oh my god, has some of this been
maybe
not
like
Latin but Greek? This shows what I know.
Oh god, I don't know if I can. 1.5 feet.
I think 4 feet.
2 feet. I'd forget. A foot?
Okay.
A foot?
4 feet, 75 pounds.
I mean,
2 feet.
It does feel like you're all actually pretty close to this one because I feel like we've probably all seen this video of this creature more so than a lot of the others I've mentioned today. 60 to 175 pounds. 3.5.
175?
Yeah, they can get big.
Really?
The ones I finally got to see in a zoo
Wow.
were in a really cool, large water enclosure where you're kind of in a bridge area to look down on them outdoors, and they just a pair of them just kind of swam by and under us, and I could hear the noises they made for real, and I loved it. They're great.
Oh, that's so neat.
Very big.
Oh
beautiful.
no!
I
I
realized
don't
they could be such big guys.
I didn't say the length. 3 feet, 3.5 to 4, almost 4.5.
That's also longer than I thought they were. Wow.
And I don't know if it's just because I see lots of photos with them, but I feel like they're chill. Or photos of them with other animals just hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have any natural predators, so they have no reason to fear.
Are they the ones who like sit in pools of water with oranges on their heads?
Yeah, that's them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Specifically with oranges on their heads.
Yeah.
I looked at the horrifying Wikipedia article for the alligator that's too big or whatever, and I hate it.
Yes. So fucking
alligator that's too big?
Yeah. Meme Shark told us to Google the biggest alligator or crocodile or whatever.
I'm not gonna Google it.
Crocodile,
then.
my bad.
I'm not gonna Google it.
Too big.
Alligator in the world?
Yes, it died a couple years in 2013.
What?
Rest in peace. Yeah, 20 feet long.
Rest in peace, big boy.
Don't
20
like
feet.
that.
I would say that's a dinosaur, but like they were there.
Jesus.
They were there.
Weren't they?
Yeah,
Like
they were
sharks
chilling
and
back then.
Alligators? Damn. Well, I guess on that note.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
Watch out for big alligators.
Are we on an ad right now? I think we might. I'm getting an
no.
ad.
We're getting ad.
I'm
getting
getting an
an
ad
ad
at
too.
least. Yeah.
Well, we love ads. So you just go ahead and let it roll, and then whatever it is, buy it. Definitely buy it.
I imagine it's like a gambling ad or something.
God, is the Navy.
The Navy. Buy the Navy.
The Navy needs a gambling
actually,
app.
I'm getting ads for Hourglass and CeraVe, so
Okay. We need that. We all have skin.
not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
We do have skin. I use CeraVe.
Thank
Yep,
you
now
all
I'm
for
getting
joining
a
us.
Honda Passport ad.
I'm back.
In
I'm
case you
back.
thought the
No
ads
more
were
ads
over.
for me.
You're back?
Oh.
Congrats.
Yes.
Not me, though.
Anybody got any videos?
There we go.
You do about this game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If you have been on the fence about getting into Monster Hunter, please use my Monster Hunter guide. And if you have a friend who is thinking about getting into Monster Hunter, please send them my Monster Hunter guide. And then you had a video that came out right the day before I did mine.
Oh, I guess it did come out right before. Yeah, it's about buttons.
Buttons.
If you want to learn more about buttons and their relation to video games and also touchscreens and stuff. Oh, thank you, Coffee Kate. Yeah, I also have a podcast, but also you'll probably see more of our writing on the website. So we might have a post there.
Yes,
I wrote about Avowed, which is a good game, and 2 Point Museum, another good game.
I gotta play Avowed. I really gotta play Avowed. I hear it's so good.
Yeah.
There's so many games,
I want
to
shoot a wizard with a sniper rifle.
Oh my god.
But that's it.
Another game where you can do that is Warframe.
Sorry, Simone, I can't hear you. I'm hitting the button that turns the stream off.
Oh, okay, bye.
Back soon. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.